Joe Vitale was a railroad trackman from Ohio. He worked since age 5, barely surviving, so he moved to Dallas seeking more. He invested his life savings with a firm that promised success. They stole his money and went bankrupt. Joe was penniless. He slept in church pews, bus stations, and post offices. Joe Vitale was homeless, but he refused to stay there. He took matters into his own hands. He read, he learned, he wrote. He changed his inner world, and his outer world followed. Today, Dr. Joe Vitale appears in The Secret, on Larry King, and has written dozens of books. If Joe can do it, so can you. Richard Branson was dyslexic, despised by classmates, shunned by his own parents. He dropped out of high school, an outcast. With a deep voice, his 16 freshman 15 la de hit firseral. This as will bridge mazes. His team teased him in their basement office under a chapel. They called him Virgin. The name stuck, and an empire began. They called him Mr. Yes. He diversified records, airlines, phones, hotels. Some failed, but the winners built an empire worth billions. First, evaluate your requirements. Cut the negative ties that bind you. Fear is self-imposed, and it must be left behind. Statistics show only 5% of fears ever happen. Laugh at fear. Fear nothing and no one. Great ideas are everywhere. Execution is rare. The person who follows through, not the dreamer, gets the wealth. Maintain your attention on the final goal. Follow through is the vehicle of success. Keep your eye on the prize, always. The wealth mindset must be owned, not imagined. Most people are raised on no. You must say yes to yourself and mean it. Wealthy hire people smarter than themselves. They orchestrate talent, not compete with it. Your team's genius becomes your profits and can't read or do math. But he hires people who can. His office is a hammock. His employees run the empire. That's genius. All businesses have an expiration date. Exit at the peak of profitability, not the decline. Know when to pull the cord. Virgin Records was hugely successful, but Richard was bored. He sold it at its peak and poured cash into airlines. Smart move. Andres Moreno, a college dropout from Venezuela, used his last Fred Silva gouge for 6 months, suing investors. 2 years later, he got $2 million seed money for Open English. Today, Open English is worth $350 million. Andres changed his inner world, and the outer world followed. Fears drive most people: security, status, approval. Money cannot cure these. They live inside you. Break them or stay poor. Everyone else. The president, their spouse, their boss, even God. Blame chains you to poverty. Stop pointing fingers. Rationalization is justifying your cage. This job is good enough. I'll retire someday. You're accepting limits that don't exist. Complaining attracts more negativity. Commiserating keeps you stuck. Wealthy minds feed each other positivity. Prey minds feed each other misery. They create their environment. Wealthy minds are predators. Prey minds are full of fear. Choose which you'll be. As need a plan. A business plan defines your market, your milestones, your finances. Without it, you're just dreaming. Banks want equity. Venture capitalists want control. Partners want a say. Angel investors, they're often your best bet. Support without suffocation. Money in the bank is dead. Money flowing is alive. Cash flow is king. Keep it moving, keep it growing, keep it positive. Zuckerberg drives an Acura, wears hoodies, had his wedding in his backyard. Wealth isn't spending. It's preserving until the right time. World's richest man has never bought a new car. Frugality isn't poverty. It's wisdom. Spend on value, not show. Like Gollum's precious, your business must be owned completely. Never give up control. Never sacrifice your ownership. Protect it fiercely. Venture capitalists want your equity. If you must take funding, do it later when you can buy back your shares. Keep 100% ownership. Will partnerships create Mexican standoffs? Who decides in a crisis? One owner, full control. Anything else is a disaster waiting. Can't read or do math. But he conducts geniuses who can. He orchestrates their talents and enjoys the profit. That's the secret. You're an entrepreneur. Delegate daily tasks to smarter people. You focus on the big picture. That's how empires grow. At the height of profitability, not the decline. Your business has value now. Sell, merge, or IPO at the peak. Time it right. Boredom is a signal. When you're bored, your business needs new energy or new owners. Move on. Let fresh minds take over. Wealth isn't Rolls Royces or private islands. Wealth is freedom. Freedom from money pressure. Freedom to choose. Freedom to impact others. You have the secrets. Now you have the mindset. The starting line is here. Your wealth journey begins today. Go, become wealthy.